Himalayas are the abode of gods. So people believe the gods lives there, and people like living in the mountains. For them, is very sacred. Lamas, gurus meditate there in the mountains. There is more than like 120 languages and over 100 like ethnic groups. Every ethnic group has their like own language. It's not only dialect, but their own language, and then they have their own main festivals. Sadhus are like considered as holy person. They don't take anything with them, like live simple life because of the religion. That's the reason why people respect them. Nepali culture is very welcoming. So we are very happy to host our guests and show them our culture, religion, and everything that the country offered to the people. Nepal is divided into three geographical regions. We have like Himalaya, which starts from above 3,000 meter. We have hilly region, also we call it Mahabharat range, which is 3,000 meter. And then we have like Tarai region, which is like very flat. The altitude goes to the top of the wall, like 8,848 meter, which is Mount Everest. So most of the time, like people in the north, in season when there is a trekking season, and then the people goes back to the mountain so they can earn something, like make some money. And when the winter starts, they come to the lowland, like Pokhara, Kathmandu, just to escape winter. But there are not all the people can afford to come back. So they just stay there, and then they rely on agriculture, animal husbandry, and tourism. When it's summer or monsoon, people do agriculture. They take their animal like higher up so that they can feed like good grass and herbs. People in the mountain, is their job is also like collecting the medicines like yarsa gumba, caterpillar fungus. Once they collect it, they bring down and they sell it to the Chinese markets. Once they make good money, they can keep it for a long time. They only spend it on when it's important, like for food or for basic needs. We are very giving by nature. People are very welcoming, friendly, kind. So in Nepal, we say come as a guest and go as a friends or family. In Nepal, our main season are considered March and April and October, November. October, November is really good time because you have like mostly good weather. People think like Nepal, it's a mountain, it's cold, but like in December you can here walk with t-shirts and shorts depending on where you are. If you come in other season like monsoon or off season, it has its own beauty. I was introduced in this guiding sector. At first, I just went to the mountain trek just by myself with my friends. I was like, wow, I've been growing up, living my whole life in Pokhara, and I didn't knew like the way of people are living in the mountains. The nature was so amazing. Like every day you see different new things, like that you haven't seen, and you don't even realize, wow, that's Nepal. I slowly like started taking people to mountain. I get opportunity to go to Langtang, Manaslu, Annapurna. Every time I go, there's something new I can learn. When you trek up in the mountain, it's not easy because trekking in Nepal is like depending where you go, 5 to 6 hours and sometimes 8 to 10 hours. And weather-wise, depending which season you come, there's always very high risk. The risk of landslide, rock falling, getting altitude sickness. There are so many factors that can take your life. It's very, very important to be well equipped. It's not only physically challenging, it's also you have to be very mentally prepared. Whatever comes through your way, like you just have to face it and, stay positive and everything. Just keep on going. There is a saying like the best view comes after the hardest climb. We have like a lot of like conservation area, national parks. The people who travel, they have to be also like self-aware. All these packets of noodles or rice or cans and everything, it's not that difficult to take it back with you. You don't need to do like big things. I really love my job. Since I start working as a guide, I get to know my own country even more. It's very diverse, Nepal. You go different place and you see different things there. Nature and the festival, religion, culture. I have to be proud of being here and also being as a Nepali.